We're joined by David Johnson now. Uh, who wants to fire away with a question? Go to Tim.
Hi, David. Two things. One, you threw some passes early in the game that were really on target but didn't result in baskets. Are your teammates up to speed with your ability to throw passes?
I'd hope so. I mean, I know I wouldn't pass them the ball if I didn't trust them to make the shot on the other end. So I'll continue to do that and play for others before I play for myself.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if you could also comment on Sam's job today. I mean, 20 points, 18 rebounds, coming off the bench. Coach had been pretty critical of his effort a couple of weeks ago. What have you seen in the last few games?
First of all, I'm very proud of Sam. We see it every day. Sam's a really good competitor, and I know he's been having trouble offensively, getting going, but that's the way to go. Get the easy ones, do the small things that no one really wants to do, and he boosted our team up with his effort.
Thank you.
Go to Shannon and then Russ.
Hey, David, you have so much more opportunity this year than you did last year, but Coach was talking a lot about your defense and how he's so impressed with that, and we see the offensive numbers, but when you look at your game today and how you've played this season, where do you feel like you have grown the most on which end of the court?
I'd say defensively for sure. A year ago, playing against this team, I was a freshman. I was kind of lost. Wasn't really up to game speed. But now I feel like I can guard the ball better, talk, be in the right position, make the right plays.
Russ?
Yeah, David. How much was it in your mind that you wanted to really have a good game to sort of atone for last Wednesday, or bounce back strong? Is that motivation for you?
I think it was on everyone's mind. I just do whatever I can to put us in the best position to win the game, and my teammates were on board with that too.
Michael?
Hey, David. You guys came out pretty hot. I mean, you were pretty on fire basically from beyond the arc. How big was that to get you guys going today offensively?
When you're making shots, it's always a confidence booster, but playing on the defensive end and knowing the other team's not scoring that's what's going to get you through the game. And we had to do that throughout the entire 40 minutes of the game and not just spurts against a really good Georgia Tech team.
Tyler?
David, you and Sam combined for, I think, 28 rebounds today. How big is it for this team for guys outside of the bigs to crash the boards and get involved in that effort?
I think it's huge. They were in a zone. It's pretty difficult to rebound out of it. And, we have Jalen Withers. He's undersized 5-man. So we kind of expect for outsiders to go in and help him out, get some offensive rebounds if he's occupied.
Go to Shannon and then Russ.
Do y'all have a nickname for Gabe?
The Wiz, G Wiz. I think there's someone's calling him something on Twitter. Hard Chronicle or something like that. They got him a nickname. Not sure what it is, but I'll go look at it.
Well, I was just curious, the fans obviously love when Gabe came in today and played extended minutes. What did you think of him finally getting out there and playing at his most in quite a few weeks?
I think he just keeps improving. The opportunity was there and he took advantage of it. He's growing as the season goes on. He's only going to continue to get better. Had some pretty good defensive stops, rebounds. His presence just changed the entire game for us.
Russ?
Dave, you got a couple more road games coming up. How different has it been this year playing on the road without being hassled by fans? They haven't, most places don't have fans or very few. You haven't really had to deal with that. How different is that? And does it make it easier?
Going into the game, we probably don't realize it, but those fans make a huge difference. And now that we know that if we bring our own energy and it comes from within and not from the other team, we'll be fine.
Last question from Michael.
Hey, David, quick turnaround for you guys. You got Syracuse coming up. Obviously, they've got their unique zone. How familiar are you with their defense, and what are you looking forward to playing against the Orange?
I know that it's a pretty extended 2-3. Not really sure if they change anything. I'll go and watch some more film on them, but we're excited to get ready on this road trip that we have Syracuse and then another game down the road, but we're focused on Syracuse and excited to play them.
David, thank you. Thanks to everyone, too, for joining us. Again,